Hey there, Casey here at home with Casey. Welcome to Tasty Tuesday into my kitchen. Whew! I'm getting ready to make some pumpkin ginger cookies. That's right. The holidays are coming up. Thanksgiving is just a couple of days away. My gosh, I can't believe it. Where is the time gone? It's a beautiful Pacific Northwest day, gray and rainy. But you know what? That makes everything that much more delightful here in the kitchen. So for my pumpkin ginger cookies, I need some ingredients. It's going to have all the warming spices, pumpkin pie spice, ground ginger, ground cloves, some molasses, some vanilla. So I'm going to put all those ingredients together, put it in the refrigerator, and when the batter is like 2 hours later, I'm going to roll it into balls, roll it into sugar and pumpkin pie spice, and they're going to be delicious. So this pumpkin ginger cookie is sort of a mashup between a snickerdoodle and a pumpkin or a ginger cookie. So I'm pretty excited. So I'm getting ready to put all these ingredients together. And so my shopping list included molasses. Now, who doesn't have some ingredients in their cabinet or their refrigerator of a recipe you just use once and then you have a bunch of it left over? Well, molasses is it for me because I've never bought molasses. I don't use molasses. I've never made molasses cookies. But you know what? You can bet I'll be looking for recipes to use molasses in coming up, so stay tuned for that. This only requires like 3/4 of a cup. So another sort of ingredient that I didn't have was ground clove. Now, who wants to pay $10 for a ground clove? I only need 3/4 of a teaspoon, for heaven's sakes, but I do have some whole cloves here, right? And I use those whole cloves when I'm making a hot toddy, right? Where I get a slice of lemon, put whole cloves, stab them into that lemon, hot water, honey, a little bit of, whiskey or brandy, whatever you got, and that soothes a sore throat like nobody's business. I'm telling you. So anyway, back to the ground cloves. So I thought, I'm not going to spend all the money for the 3/4 of a teaspoon that I need, so I'm going to use my handy mortar and pestle. Now the mortar and pestle is sort of, I feel like it's like alchemy. It's like the old kind of grinding. But a lot of cultures use this, like Thai food. They're grinding those red Thai chilies that are hotter than Hades, but make the food taste delicious. And a lot of chefs use them to grind the spices because when you do, it releases the oil and the flavors of those spices. So I thought, heck, thanks to my friends Jeremy and Derek for this little beauty. So this is what do you call that? It's like marble almost. And I'm going to put my fresh cloves in there. So it's going to take a few minutes, right, to really grind them down. Now, while I'm grinding, this past weekend, my niece Lene got married. Oh, it was such a lovely ceremony, but it was another opportunity to be with family. And it was good to be with my sisters and my stepmom and just celebrate. Family is wonderful. Not all of us have a great family, so, I'm so grateful for that. And I got to see I don't know what we call her, but it's my brother-in-law's sister. So my brother-in-law, Greg, he's married to my older sister, Sherry, and it's his sister. Her name is Robbie, and she's just a lovely woman. Every time I see her, she's got a smile on her face, and she just has a great attitude, and she loves Tasty Tuesday, so I want to dedicate Tasty Tuesday to Robbie, and I thank you for watching. Her daughter Michelle also watches, and they just love the show, and it's kind of nice just to have those guys out there, watching and appreciating, the different recipes. So I'm going to continue grinding here, but the world's a much better place for, having Robbie in it, and I thank you. And I'm going to continue here preparing all the ingredients for my pumpkin ginger cookies. And again, stay tuned for some pictures of those cookies. And as I'm grinding these cloves, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get them as ground, but it might take me a little longer than I anticipated. But man, that clove smell is just permeating in my kitchen. Hey, you guys. I'm Casey. Coming up is Thanksgiving. I wish you happy times with your family and friends. The thing I love about Thanksgiving is that It's not about presents or gifts or anything like that. It's just about coming together with the people you love and sharing great food. And that's really what it's all about. And so I wish you joy and happiness. And if we could just live, not just on Thanksgiving, but every day with a heart of gratitude, I think this world would be a much better place. But so good to be with you. Stay tuned for the final product, my pumpkin ginger cookies. I'm Casey at home with Casey. You guys take care, stay well, and we'll see you again next time.